Hello and welcome here today for Matchday 34 of the Premier League, and these are the official matches we're going to be featuring here for this weekend. Starting first, the battle of the relegation zone is Watford, who are 17th, and Everton are 18th, and it's a big battle on this game, as this game is very important for Everton to win against Watford. And the second matchup will be at St James's Park, as Newcastle United will take on Manchester United, the battle of the European places up for grabs. And the official results for the two games off screen, extra matches during the week, as Rangers were lost by 2-0 to Leicester, but as for Brentford, they went to Leeds and won 3-1 over there. And now let's get straight to the matchup here between Watford, as they're at home, hosting Everton. This game means a lot for Everton, and really a must-win game for Everton. If they don't win today, there's going to be worries, and more likely so, that Everton could be going to the Championship next season. Win today, they close the gap on Watford in the Premier League table. And let's get to the game right now. A huge game for Everton here. They travel away from home to Watford in the relegation battle, and they hope they can survive at the next 4 games left of the season. If they lose here today, I think it's a bit more likely that Watford will survive Premier League for next season's campaign. But Watford got the advantage as they're at home today, and they're above them in the league in 17th, just outside of the relegation drop. And Watford have got that advantage, and hopefully they can win today. As long as they've got batsmen in goal, we've got is Gaspar, Kamara, Kasabi, Samia, and also Firmino, and also Capu, Hughes, and Sarr, Igalo, and King. And obviously Igalo's a top player, but scored a few bangers he scored for Watford recently, has had 3 games in the spin of results in the league. Very important to do that by the end of the season, nearly so. But as for Everton, however, they know that it's a very big game for the Evertonians, however, for them, as they've got a very strong team, obviously, with obviously Jordan Pickford in goal. We've got his Seamus Coleman, Keane, Dunk, and Tchaikovsky, and Malenko. And also Anthony Gordon, Doucouré, Ali, and Dwight McNeil. And also striker is Dominic Calvert-Lewin for Everton. Before the game about to begin between Watford and Everton, the Everton manager Duncan Ferguson said that it will mean a lot for him, a guy who actually led the club as a player and as a manager, to make success out of Everton. And he said that before kick-off. And as this result today will mean a lot for Everton if they can get something out of this. And here we go. And let's get kick-off on the way here at Vicarage Road here. Watford versus Everton. A big game. Probably the biggest game of the season for these two teams. Because if Watford win today, it's probably more likely with 35 points in the league. As if Everton's got 27, 8 points clear, that more likely that Watford will be safe. But there's a chance here for Everton to get a goal. Oh, good chance there for Everton. Good start to the match there. And Everton's been pressing there on Watford's defence. Very impressive so far for Everton. Nice try for a shot, but save there from Bouchman. And now it's going to be a corner here for Everton here. And now Anthony Gordon crossed the ball into the box. Header, goal! And it's 1-0 Everton. And the guy, Duncan Ferguson, will be very proud of his team, as a great header from Michael Keane, a likely source. He never scored many goals so far this season, only scored 2 throughout this whole campaign. And that header right there puts Everton in the lead in one of the most important matches in their club for this whole season for survival this campaign. In the 5th minute, a great goal there for Michael Keane, a great header, his 2nd league goal of the season, and it's now 1-0. And to do that, well, it means a lot for Everton in a very tough time, and they are now leading the game here by 1-0. And now here's Capu with the ball here for Watford. Now pass there to Mario Gaspar. Now Gaspar, now obviously Watford try and get themselves back in the game here, because if they lose here today, they'll be at least 2 points clear from Everton, who are, well, will be 2 points clear, close the gap on Everton in 17th place if they actually win here today, Everton. And that puts a lot of less confidence on Watford, in fact, because they might even slip up a few games. And if even Everton gets some good results in their end of the next last 4 games of the season, then it looks like it might drop Watford into the relegation spot and bring Everton out of it. So they've got to be very careful on that, though. And meanwhile on the pitch, Everton obviously got themselves offside. And Dwight McNeil's offside there for Everton here. And Watford got themselves a free kick. And Watford got to make a lot out of this match today. We know it's a very big game this season for Watford, in fact. Even though they've had a very poor year themselves, obviously sacking the manager at the start of the season, bringing in Nigel Pearson, he's really bring a feel-good factor to Watford a little bit. And, you know, fair play to him to do so, but you've got to actually survive to actually do that. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to be for Watford Football Club if things are not looking at the moment. Meanwhile, here, Doucouré now's on the attack here for Watford. Looking for a goal here, maybe. Doucouré's through. Could be a chance here. Header from Igalo. What a save there from Pickford. A crucial save. And Igalo's been a very good player. He's been for Watford since the last few games of results have had. And, you know, climbing away from Everton in that relegation drop. He's been a real major part in the Watford team recently. So he's going to be a very dangerous player up front. Across to the boss from Sarr. And now it's going to be another corner here for Watford. The next fixture on matchday 35 of the Premier League is against Liverpool away from home. And that's going to be a tough one, it's going to be for Watford, however. Losing here today and losing to Liverpool in a couple of weeks from now. Another game against the Liverpool side, a Merseyside team. And obviously Watford have got to make sure they can really hold out throughout now until the next 4 games remaining to be above that relegation drop in 17th place. That's what Nigel Pearson's team's aiming to do. But meanwhile, here is obviously Calvert-Lewin. And now Dele Alli. Now pass there to Dwight McNeil. On the attack here for Everton here. Great, defending right there, the back here for Watford. Now Doucouré against his former club. Chance from Anthony Gordon and good defending right there for Watford. And now Will Hughes now on the attack here for Watford here. Now Dunk wins it back. Now to Kamara. And that's it. Oh, he lost the ball here. And a goal. And Everton in the second goal in the front of the match. And Everton extend their lead to make it 2-0 against Watford at Vicarage Road. We know that means a lot for, obviously, Everton to win here today. And that gives a lot of confidence. It really does give away opposition to actually beat Watford here today. One of the teams they have to win today against to try and go above them in the league if they want to be in the Premier League next season. And now they're 2-0 in front. Their away form's a lot better than their home form. Their home form's very poor this season. That's the only downfall that Everton's got. But their away form's quite consistent they've been recently in this whole campaign. And now Sarr on the other end of the pitch. And a save right there from Jordan Pickford. Now Coleman. Now Doucouré now the ball. Doucouré now on the attack. All the way now to Dwight McNeil. Cross in. Kamara. And now Merlinko now to Calvert-Lewin. Now Lewin to Anthony Gordon. Looking for something here maybe. Good defending there from Watford right there. Good defending from them. Now Keane. Now to Dele Alli. Now Calvert-Lewin. And right save there from Batchman right there to keep that one out. Quite a clean sheet though in the match. No goals at all for Watford, so things are not looking good in that respect. Now Dele Alli. Now is McNeil. Dele Alli. Now Capoue. Okay, it's going to be a free kick here now. Now to Calvert-Lewin. Gordon. On the attack here now. Dele Alli. It's a chance. Now it's going to be a goal kick. It's going to be actually deflected off the leg of Dele Alli. It's going to be a goal kick here for Watford. Nice try though from Everton though. I've got to give them that. A lot of control they've had throughout that first half. They've been really manipulating the game over Watford, controlling the match. And Watford have really got to go into half time and really regroup themselves in the second half. And now Batchman will take the goal kick. And if Everton win today, they'll drag themselves towards Watford. As Watford will still be 17th by the end of this match day they lose here, because they've only closed the gap by 2 points behind, only by... At the moment it's 5 points Watford are clear from. Until the end of the game, if the result stays like this, will be 2 points behind. And meanwhile here, Calvert-Lewin now. To obviously Gordon now, lost it back now. Now Everton's got it back. Now lost back to... Now it's half time. The whistle's blown and it is going to be half time at the break here at Vicarage Road. And the score here at half time is Watford 0, Everton 2. Here we go, let's get straight now into kick-off of the second half, and here we go. And Everton have been fantastic, they've been, in that first half, I've got to say that. Now Gordon now. Now to Dele Alli. Now Calvert-Lewin's on the attack here now for Everton. Look for a third! A goal for Everton! It's now 3. 3 goals past Watford. And definitely now, I don't think Watford's going to get back any time now in this match. It looks like, to be honest with you, Watford are probably here to lose. And Everton take the takings of a victory, it looks like. They have to regroup in that second half, but it doesn't look like they have. And the team of Duncan Ferguson's squad will be very proud of that 3-goal goal right there in the game from Calvert-Lewin. Now here's Capu. Now, all the way now to Mario Gaspar. Watford might get themselves a goal back, maybe. And right into the hands there of the goalkeeper of Jordan Pickford. Everton be very comfortable, very proud that they're actually leading by 3 goals away from home. And now Calvert-Lewin now. Now pass there to Doucouré. Doucouré going for a goal. And he scores against his former club. And Doucouré has made it 4 for Everton. And Everton will be very proud of their performance here today. That could be some confidence, this could be, in their team. And the Watford supporters are definitely walking out the stadium here at Vicarage Road. As Watford, however, concede another goal. It's now 4-0 to Everton. Great strike right there on that laces there from Doucouré against his former club. And the manager's very proud about that one. And now Watford now on play. Now Cassably. Now Hughes. Hughes now. Now to Joshua King. Now Watford look like they're definitely falling apart here. Even though Watford had a very good 3 games without losing. Got 2 wins in the trot by Portsmouth and also defeating Leeds. And got them... Oh, that could have been an own goal there. Not controlling himself at the back here for obviously Watford. And that's going to be a corner here for Everton. Now Gordon cross it in. Header there. Oh, save right there for the keeper. So another corner here now. Anthony Gordon crosses it in. Header. No. Now Dele Alli. Doucouré. Oh, that could have been. Another corner here. Into the box. Header. Oh, clearance again from Watford. Now King. Now Tchaikovsky. Now Agallo. Now Sarr. What a pacey there from Sarr there. And now Firmino. Hughes. Now Firmino. Now knocks there to Joshua King. And that's a foul right there, that is. And that's going to be now a free kick. And Agallo, however, has been good booked. A yellow by the ref. A free kick here for Everton. Yeah, he looks a bit like... worried a little bit there, Agallo. He looks a bit rational. He looks very like, you know, he's not taking it lightly. This 4-0 away from home from Everton's victory today. And all the away supporters are really loud. They are so proud of the Everton team today's shift. And that is a must-win game. They have to win today if they've got any chance to try and get involved in that survival of relegation and get themselves out of the position as possible before the end of the campaign. Now Coleman. Now Doucouré. Now Dele Alli. Now Dele Alli now. On the attack here now for Everton now. All the way to Anthony Gordon. Now Gordon now. Pass it nice to Calvert-Lewin. It's 5. 5 past Watford. What is going on Watford right here? They have absolutely conceded 5 goals in a very important game in their season if they want to survive Premier League for another campaign. But it looks like they've actually gave up they've had. And now allowing Everton to actually win today, it seems. No heart, no desire compared to their last 3 matches. Drawing to Celtic, drawing to them, beating Portsmouth, beating as well Leeds. Nothing's really happened for Watford. They've been really taking this defeat very easily. Allowing them pretty much like to win here. Now Capu. Now Agallo now on the attack here. Agallo. And he scores. And that's a goal back right there for Watford. And the Nigerian beats past the goalkeeper. A great goal for him. And it's now 1 goal back here for Watford. But you can't celebrate because you're now getting battered here. It is the most important game of the season for Watford. But at least they've got a little bit of fight and passion here. And that's a goal back for Watford in the game. And let's get straight to kick-off right here, right now. And here we go. It's 5-1 to Everton here in the match. Now here's Gordon. On the attack here now. And I know that Everton have pretty much won this matchup. They don't really care. They can see the goal right there because Watford definitely are losing this game by the end of the match. There's only 10 minutes left to go. Can they score 4 goals in 10 minutes? I don't really think so. Looks like a clean victory right there for Duncan Ferguson's Everton. As a player, he was a legend. As a manager, he wants to do the exact same thing. And that's what he said before the start of the game kicked off between the two sides. And he probably might do that. And now back now to Firmino now for Watford. Hughes. King. Now back to Doucouré now. Now Calvert-Lewin. Now Capoue. Now King. Okay, now we lost it there to Keane now. Keane wins it back here for Everton. Now Doucouré now on the attack. It's nearly over any minute now here at Vicarage Road. And it looks like they've actually closed the gap on Watford definitely by the end of the game. Even if they won today, Everton, they've got to take the next 4 games very seriously as they're still 18th by the end of this match day, despite them winning 6-1. And now a goal right there from Doucouré. It's now 6. A great goal right there. 2 goals against his former club today at his old stadium, his old stumping ground of Vicarage Road. And Everton have made it 6 past Watford. And every match now until after this game, they've got to take very seriously now. They've got to play Liverpool as well on one of those fixtures as well, the Merseyside derby. And you never know about them if they're going to win the Premier League title or not in the other side of Liverpool. And that game will be very seriously for them as well. So every match still, apart from that Liverpool game coming up for Everton, they've got to take every match seriously if they want to stay in this division. And the whistle blows here for full time. Great victory right there for Everton. A massive victory. And that's a hat-trick right there for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And the Blues from Merseyside have went all the way down to Watford today and got themselves 6 goals and 3 points. And that'll mean a lot for them if they want to survive this season. And the game ends as Watford 1, Everton 6. A big win right there for Everton today. 6 goals past Watford. And Alan, tell us your thoughts on the result today here against Watford. And is it likely now that confidence might keep them up this season? Definitely, Gary. We know that Everton are still behind Watford in 18th position after the result today, only because now they close the gap on Watford. And that's very important, that is, for Everton, if they want to survive this season. A big club like Everton, even in my playing days, as a player for Liverpool in my playing days, Everton were one of the biggest clubs in the 80s they were. They were League Cup champions, FA Cup winners, you name it. And we know that if they go down to the Championship, the Premier League is not the same without Everton, and hopefully they can survive this. Next 4 matches are very crucial, especially got to take on Liverpool, the league leaders this season, in a couple of weeks from now, as that game's going to be very tough for them as well if they need to stay in this division. So hopefully, by the next 4 games from now, hope Everton stay in this division. Cheers there, Gary. Let's get straight now to the next matchup we are featuring today, as we're going to be having Newcastle playing Manchester United. Let's get to the match. A big game here today at St James's Park. It's Newcastle versus Manchester United. A big battle of the Europa League places, because we know that Newcastle are 7th in the Conference League while Manchester United are 6th in the Europa League spot. But both teams are really bragging each other in any of those European places up for grabs by the end of the season. But it's going to be a big match on the cards here, as Manchester United are here to take on Newcastle away from home. And then also the Geordies here in Newcastle. We know that Newcastle is a very big club, a massive club, heck of rivalries through the years between these two teams. And let's get straight into the match, as this is the starting lineup here today for Newcastle. Starting first, we have his Pope in goal. We've got his Trippier, Byrne, Botman, Dummett. In midfield, we've got his Joe Willock, Gimenez and Joelinton. And we've got his Almiron, Wood and Alan Saint-Maximin as those 3 at the front 3 up front for Newcastle. But as for Manchester United, however, they've got the strong team as always, the famous Man United, however. They got back in winning ways, of course, on Wednesday to beat Spurs by 3-0, and even beat Everton in the FA Cup quarter-finals last weekend. They go with today, obviously, Navas in goal. We have is Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Captain Maguire, Smalling, Luke Shaw, Isco, McTominay, Bruno Fernandes, and we've got Jadon Sancho, and the 2 strikers, Kane and Marcus Rashford, the front 2 for the Manchester United. A lot of work involved between the 2 teams here. United, however, are the away team, and Newcastle are the home team. A very big game this is in the Premier League. So Maximin Kane. Both are ready to go. And here we go. And we are live for the match. Newcastle versus Manchester United. What a tackle right there. As a yellow card that is for grabs there. And the referee right there. Looks like he's giving a warning right there. No booking there for Bruno. Yeah, very fair on the early start of the matchup. It's pretty premature to actually give a booking to any player in the match. So giving it a free kick instead. A quick free kick. As a captain, Trippier takes the free kick for Newcastle. Now Trippier. Now to Botman. Now to Joe Linton. Now Joe Linton now. Cross into the box. Header there for Newcastle as a goal. And the referee put his flag up for offside. Chris Wood was actually offside there. And the referee puts his flag up for offside. Could have been 1-0 right there for Newcastle. But he was way offside, he was Chris Wood. It's now going to be a free kick for Manchester United. So a free kick here. Navas will take it. And there you go. Pass it short there now to Maguire. Now that's going to be thrown here for Man United here. So now it's going to be Maguire. It's a free kick actually. A foul. I saw that. But it's a free kick from the back here for United. Now to Chris Wood. And now here's Willock. That's going to be a foul, that's going to be. So Chris Smalling will take it. For Man U. Now pass it there to Shaw. Sancho. McTominay now on the ball to Harry Kane. Now to Rashford. He could have been, but he won it back here there, Newcastle. Now Wood. Bruno Fernandes. And now he's passed it there now to Rashford. Scott McTominay. Now Rashford. Okay, that's going to be now a throw-in here for Man United here in the match. Shaw. Fernandes. Now Sancho. And now Trippier. Nice ball all the way now to Almiron now. On the attack here now for Newcastle here. Miguel Almiron. Having the chance here for a shot. And now back again. Chance. Oh, he miskicked it. Now it's Sancho. And now here's Wood. Now Wood now to Joe Linton. Oh, right, a save there from Navas. So now, obviously here, Man United got the ball here. Now Fernandes. Now it's going to be now a throw-in here. Trippier. Now Almiron. Into the box. Right into the hands of the goalkeeper. So now he throws it there now to Wan-Bissaka. Now it's Rashford. Now Kane. Now, oh, but it's a through here. Sancho's through. Could be a chance here. It's a penalty, is it? Oh, it's a foul it could have been, but referees just play on. And now here's Joe Willock now. On the attack here now for Newcastle. A very good game between the two sides. Now Willock now. Into the box. Shots from Willock. It's going to be now a corner here for Newcastle. And now chance header. Oh, the crossbar. That could have been a goal there for Newcastle right there. Very close. Very close for a goal there to make it 1-0 to Newcastle. And Navas takes the goal kick here for United. Now Shaw. Now Shaw now. Now to Fernandes. Now Smalling. Now is Shaw. Now Smalling. Now Shaw. Now Fernandes. Rashford. Fernandes again. Okay, that's going to be now a throw in here for Man United here now. Throws it now to Rashford. Fernandes. The shot with Fernandes there. The shot saved by the goalkeeper. It's now a corner for Man United now. Now Sancho. And now here's back now to Almiron now for Newcastle. Now Wood. Okay, now lost back now to United now. Sancho. Fernandez. Sancho. Now Joe Linton. Isco. And now Sancho. Now Jimenez. And now, oh. Back now, Fernandez. Maguire. And now here's Fernandez. Smalling. Now McTominay. And now, okay. Now Joe Willock. Now Almiron into the box here. Head away right there for Man United now. Into the box again. Nearly half time. In any minute now, we're going to wrap things for half time. The whistle blows for the first half. Here at St James's Park. No goals between the two sides. No goals at all. And it's been very good. It's been between both sides actually in this first half. And it is a very good contest. It's Newcastle 0, Manchester United 0. And we are back here now for the second half. And here we go. Back for the second. And now pass it there now to Isco. Isco now. Very good defending there from Newcastle from Paul Dummett. Throwing here from Man United here. Wan-Bissaka with the ball here. There's a chance maybe here. Now here's St Maximin. Now Wood to Maximin. Now, okay, that's going to be now a free kick for Manchester United. Wan-Bissaka will take it. And now he passed it right there. Now he lost it now back to Newcastle here. Now St Maximin. Now is Almiron. Almiron now on the attack here for Newcastle. Now Willock. And now all the way here now to Trippier. Chance! And the ball's skied all the way to the other side of the pitch. So now it's going to be a throw in here now. And now here's Wan-Bissaka. Now here's to... now here's Rashford. Now good defending back here now. Paul Dummett now. The ball here for Newcastle. Now Dan Burn. And now Dummett. Nice pass there now. Here's to a chance now for United get themselves a chance maybe for a goal here. Now Willock. Now all the way now. Pass right there again. From Wan-Bissaka. Now Kane. Now to Sancho. Sancho's on the attack here now. Sancho! Oh, save right there from Nick Pope. Now corner here. Cross into the box. Header. And now it's going to be now a goal kick from Pope. Now Burn. Now Trippier. Now Willock. Now, okay, all the way to a throw in here now, Wan-Bissaka. Now Dummett. Now Joe Linton. Now St Maximin. A corner here for Manchester United. And McTominay. So Newcastle got a chance maybe to get them put that header into that back of the net. Maybe all the whole fans of Newcastle go wild here at St James's Park. This could happen here maybe. He's been goalless throughout the whole game. And Trippier will take the corner here for Newcastle. And now Trippier now. Into the box. Chance! Oh, now Kane now with the ball here. On the attack here now for United. And now Kane. Really strength, that pace there from Harry Kane. Going all the way on the other side of the pitch here. Kane, he's through. Oh, save there from Nick Pope. Now corner here for Man United now. Nick Pope makes a great save out of that. A marvellous save from him. And now corner here for United. Now Bruno will take it into the box. Header heads away from Newcastle. Back into the box again. Now Almiron now. Now Willock. Okay, that's going to be now a throw in here. Now pass there now to Kane. Now Kane, he's through. A goal! And United have got themselves in front. United are finally in the lead. For a whole majority of the matchup, it's been a very good game of contest. And finally, they got themselves in the lead. For the first time in the game, Manchester United got themselves in the lead. What a strike. And Kane puts it through the net, into the goal. 1-0. Eddie Howe looks furious, he does. Leaky defending right there from Newcastle. And United let on front in the match. The current holders of the Premier League from last season are in the lead. Now Joelinton. Now Wood. Pass now to Grimeles. Now to Almiron. Could be a cross in there in the box. Shot, save. Oh, that could have been. Now corner here for Newcastle. Trying to get themselves back in level in the game here. Head away. Now Bruno Fernandes. Okay, lost it back now to St. Maximin. Now Wood. Now McTominay. Now here's Kane. Now Rashford on the attack here. Rashford! Oh! Now it's got a corner here. Into the box. Header. Save. Right into the hands of Pope. And now big boot right there. Away from Pope. And now here's Kane. Could be a cross. Now it's going to be a corner. United look for extend the lead here in this game. Got to say, great save there from Nick Pope. He's made some good saves, I've got to say. Even though they're losing the game. But I've got to say, he's been really keeping Newcastle in the match. And now Bruno's taking the corner here for United now. Into the box here. Bruno Fernandes. Cross into the box. Header. Chance into the box here. Newcastle trying to get it. Oh, shot! Oh! United got themselves a chance from Maguire. He had a shot and it went wide. That could have been 2 right there for United though, but it's still 1-0. And now head right there now to United now. Win it back here. Into play. Now back to Newcastle now. Joelinton. And now any minute now it could be over here to wrap up the game. Oh, St. Maximin skills. He kicked the ball on the pitch, but it's unfortunately onto the keeper's hands. And now a header. Handball. So it's going to be a free kick here for United. So Chris Smalling will take it here. Now pass right there from Maguire. And now Fraser. And that is going to be that. And finally the whistle's blown for full time. And United have got themselves the victory. That is a massive win for United, however. Disappointed for Newcastle and for Eddie Howe's team to come up short today. As if United have got that single goal from Harry Kane to win them the match here in front of the Geordies here away from home. As it ends here as Newcastle United 0, Manchester United 1 at the end of the game. A big victory for Manchester United, however. Only goal was scored by Harry Kane, beats past Nick Pope. And tell us your thoughts on the result today there, Alan, on how the way Harry Kane was the goal scorer in the matchup. And also Nick Pope made some phenomenal saves for Newcastle. But how do you all went in your opinion? Despite Newcastle losing by 1-0 to Man United, however, I thought Nick Pope was absolutely great. He was in goal. Absolutely extraordinary he was. He was in the game, making some great saves, stopping out Harry Kane's, Sancho's and the Rashford shot. I know that Kane did score though to actually make United win the game. but I've got to say, fair play to him. He made some decent saves. And I think the Britain's head coach Gareth Southgate should watch his match very clearly and say Nick Pope does deserve to be the number one for the Britain team going to the Euros for next summer, in my opinion. Thanks there, Alan. And let's get straight now to the game highlights, all the other coverage of the Premier League. And let's get to the games right now. A great start for Rangers, however, got themselves a penalty from a foul from Brentford's defender, and James Tavernier, the captain, places it into the bottom corner, and Rangers lead at the Brentford Community Stadium by 1-0. Then Rangers extend the lead to make it 2-0 as Morelos has a strike, beast past David Raya, and Rangers put themselves into the lead to make it 2-0 in the game. And Brentford's defence looks very shaky at the back, and a great shot there from Morelos, and now it's 2-0 to Rangers. Then Brentford got themselves back in the game as Kasper Dolberg strikes past McGregor, and that's 1 goal back there for Brentford in the game here at the Brentford Community Stadium. Great little touch there from Kasper Dolberg, nice turn from Golson, and now it's 1 goal back here for Brentford. A great comeback for Brentford and 2 goals from the same player for the first goal. Kasper Dolberg, he really fought off McGregor from that header as McGregor trying to punch the ball away as McGregor saved it and then rebounded back to Dolberg, and now it's 2-2. In the 90th minute of the matchup, the last minute, the last kick of the game, Brentford got themselves a 3rd goal in the matchup and the hat-trick for Kasper Dolberg, and he's the only player has been responsible on Brentford's great season, and he carried the whole team for survival for another Premier League spell for next season. And Liverpool, however, got themselves in front. A great ball there from Jota, knocked there to Thiago, and scored to make it 1-0 to Liverpool. And the league leaders of the Premier League are now in front, as Leicester City, however, are trailing here by 1-0 in the game. And then Thiago knocked the ball all the way to Jota, as Jota's 1v1 to Schmeichel, and now it's 2-0 to Liverpool. And they are definitely run away with that league title this season, and they haven't won the league since 1990, and they've got their eyes on the title, and now it's 2-0 to Liverpool. Half now into the game, Diego Jota puts 3 past Leicester. A great goal right there for him, and Liverpool are 3-0 up. Liverpool make it 4-0 as Fabinho passed there to Jota, and that's a hat-trick right there for Liverpool, and a great strike right there past Schmeichel, and I've got to say, a great goal there for Liverpool again, and Leicester City have got a long way back now in the second half to get back into the match. Probably not likely so. A huge counter press there from Leicester City, however. Finally, they've got themselves a goal in the match. A great pass there from Drewsbury Hall to Harvey Barnes. No one there marking him. He put it through with an open net, and that's 1 goal back there for Leicester. Then in the second half, Liverpool got themselves a 5th goal. Great pass there from Jota to Fabinho and placed it through into an open net. And now Liverpool are now 5-1 up. And the game ends here at the King Power Stadium as 5-1 to Liverpool, and they are definitely on the verge of winning that Premier League title. Great victory for them today. A great early start to the match for Wolverhampton Wanderers as Raul Jimenez beats past Mourier as Wolves lead against Leeds United by 1-0. And then Wolves make it 2-0. Good ball right there to Morgan Gibbs-White to Dama Traore, and now it's 2-0 to Wolves. As Leeds United, however, have been very vulnerable at the back. They've been very poor recently in the last 3 games to Newcastle and Brentford, and things are not looking good for them. And now it's 2-0 to Wolverhampton Wanderers. And then Wolves make it 3-0 as Ruben Neves, the captain, great cross right there into the penalty box, and Wang Hee-Chang met the ball, hit it first time, and now Wolves are 3-0 up in the game. And obviously Leeds United, however, being very poor they've been in the first half. And now it's 3-0 to Wolves in a rainy day in Wolverhampton. However, Leeds got themselves back in the game, however, before half-time, as Patrick Bamford got themselves a goal back in the match for Leeds. In the dying seconds of the end of the game, Rodrigo puts it in through past the goalkeeper of Jose Sarr, and it's a great goal for him in the match for Leeds, but it wasn't enough for them for a draw, however, for a comeback, as they came up short, as Wolves won the game here by 3-2 here at Molineux. Spurs got themselves in the lead early on to the matchup as Aspas cannot press on Celtic's defence as he puts it through, beats past the defender, beats past the goalkeeper, and now it's 1-0 to Spurs in the game. And then Celtic got themselves a goal back in the matchup to make it 1-1. A great cross there from Diego Jota, and then Edward header saved the goalkeeper, rebounded back to Turnbull, and Celtic are now level in the match here at Spurs here at White Hart Lane. And then Celtic got themselves in front in the matchup, not like Celtic however, as Edward beats past Lopez with a great strike from the penalty box, and the away team and the Green Brigade are leading here at White Hart Lane to Spurs by 2-1. And then Tottenham are back in level in the match as Aspas scores his second goal to make it 2-2 here at White Hart Lane. And the defenders at the back for Celtic have been a little bit sitting their laurels a little bit after being in front against Spurs away from home. And now they're being paid the price. And now it's 2-2. Ultra counter press there from Kulusevski really overpaced the defenders of Celtic and puts it into that top corner. And now it's 3-2 to Spurs in the matchup here. And they march on. Then Son Heung-min was 1v1 to the goalkeeper of Joe Hart, and now it's 4-2 to Spurs in the match as the Korean forward really beats past the defenders of Celtic, and now it's 4-2 to Tottenham in the match. Then however, Spurs on the counter press there on Celtic's defence scores, beats past Joe Hart, and a great goal there for Isco to score a hat-trick in the match-up here as glory Tottenham Hotspur have actually now making itself a big win here at home against Celtic before their game against Goldfield in the Champions League during next week. But however, Celtic got themselves a corner into the box and Julian headed it in, and that's a goal back for Celtic in the match. There's a great set piece cross there from Celtic, right header right there from Julian, and no marking whatsoever anybody in the box, and that's a goal back here for Celtic. And then Celtic, however, on the press here, beating past the defenders of Spurs, and that's another goal for Tottenham. Lobbed the keeper into the goal, and the defenders couldn't do nothing about it, and now it's 5-4. This could be a comeback here for Celtic in the game. What a match we're having here at White Hart Lane. And a corner from Tottenham to make it 6. And what a header right there into the box, right there to Aspas, and the game ends here at White Hart Lane as Spurs 6, Celtic 4. In the early stage of the matchup, West Ham have got themselves an early lead as Mikel Artano makes it 1 for West Ham United, and they're leading against Chelsea here, the team who are currently third place in the Premier League, by 1-0. But it wasn't long that Chelsea got themselves level as Mertens really beat past the defenders of West Ham, and that's a goal back for Chelsea, and now it's 1-1 in the game here. What a match of entertainment here, starting the first 5 minutes of the game. And then Chelsea, however, made it 2-1, finally in the lead for the first time in the match, as Luis Alberto knocked the ball to Mertens, right there to Tammy Abraham. In the first 10 minutes of the game, it's been pure entertainment, it's been goals everywhere, and now 9 minutes into the match, Chelsea are finally in the lead, and they're taking off this matchup very quickly. And then West Ham got themselves back to 2-2, as a cross came into the box there from Cafu, into it, right header there from Bowen, and now it's 2-2 here in the game. What a contest of action here in the game. And then Dries Mertens for Chelsea really counter-pressed on West Ham's defence and now puts 3 past Chelsea in the game here at the London Stadium. What a matchup and what a game. It's been at least now 5 goals scored between the two sides here in East London. And then Chelsea extend the lead to 4-2. What a bang of a shot there from Tammy Abraham. And now Chelsea are now in a comfortable lead here over West Ham United. And then West Ham got themselves back in the game here as Mikel Artano chipped over the goalkeeper and then passed there to Marko Arnautovic, slots it home with an open net. And now it's 4-3 and West Ham are now back in the game here. We can apologise as not show any footages on the fourth goal that West Ham scored to make it 4-4. But however, West Ham made it 5-4 as Mikel Artano strikes it past Mendy. And now West Ham are now in the lead. And what a game we're having here, ladies and gentlemen, down in East London. And a strike right there past Mendy. And now it's 5-2 to West Ham. And again, we can apologise as Chelsea made it 5-5. And unfortunately, there's no footage on that one. But in the last minute of the game, West Ham clinched the victory with the 6th goal from Yarmolenko, as now West Ham definitely won the game by an entertaining 11-goal thriller as West Ham won the match by 6-5. And Aston Villa got themselves an early goal of the matchup as John McGinn failed Dean Henderson in the penalty box, and the referee gives a penalty here for Aston Villa in the game. And then Villa takes the penalty by Leon Bailey takes it for Villa. And he takes it and puts it into the top corner, and Villa lead in the 9th minute of the matchup to make it 1-0 here at Villa Park. Then Aston Villa made it 2-0 in the match as Ollie Watkins beats past Dean Henderson. And that's a very good goal for him in the game here, as this match is very vital for Portsmouth's safety this season. If they lose here today, they'll be relegated to the Championship next season. And things are going right now, they are going that direction. And Aston Villa, however, got themselves to go 3 goals in front, as Leon Bailey scores another goal for Aston Villa. And he puts it past Dean Henderson again. And looks like Portsmouth, however, look like they've been very sloppy at the back. And they are heading for Championship football after this match. Then Ollie Watkins makes it 4, and it's now 4-0 to Aston Villa. And Villa are really beating here, Portsmouth here in the first half of the game. A very good first half, as Portsmouth look they really gave up already, and they've been giving up throughout the whole majority of the season. And today's the fate of relegation for Pompey. Before we go to half-time, Aston Villa makes it 5. Another goal there for Leon Bailey. Puts past there Dean Henderson. And now Aston Villa are now leading here by 5-0. And Villa continued off in the second half to make it 6 as Jack Grealish, the ball pinged all the way over the line as poor defending right there from Veltman as the ball deflected off the leg of Jack Grealish. And now it's 6-0 to Villa. Aston Villa, however, got themselves a 7th goal in the matchup as Ollie Watkins easily passed it through Dean Henderson, and unfortunately after 2 years in the Premier League they are going down back to the Championship, and sad times for Pompey as they are the first team of this season has confirmed relegation after today's match. The official results for Matchday 34: Watford 1, Everton 6, Newcastle United 0, Manchester United 1, Tottenham 6, Celtic 4, West Ham United 6, Chelsea 5, Wolves 3, Leeds United 2, Leicester City 1, Liverpool 5, Aston Villa 7, Portsmouth 0, Brentford 3, Rangers 2. The top half of the table stands we have is Liverpool atop with 85 points. In second we have is Man City with 80 points, only 5 points behind from Liverpool at the top. In third place we have is Chelsea with 78 points. In fourth place we have is Arsenal with 75 points. In fifth, 4 points behind Arsenal is Spurs outside the Championship positions with 71 points. In sixth place we have is Manchester United with 60 points. In seventh position we have is Newcastle with 57 points. In eighth place we have is Aston Villa with 55. In ninth place we have AFC Richmond with 47. And in 10th position, climbed up the top half of the table, is Brentford with 41 points. In the bottom half of the table is Leicester City with 40 points. In 12th place is Celtic with 40 points. and in 13th place is Leeds with 40 points. In 14th place is Wolves with 39, and in 15th place is West Ham United with 38. In 16th position is Rangers with 32, and in 17th position is Watford with 32, and Everton have closed the gap on Watford and Rangers in 18th position with 30 points, and in 19th place is Southampton with 22 points, and sad times for Portsmouth as their 2-year spell in the Premier League comes to an end as they've been relegated and they've got 18 points and last in the league. The European football returns for the semi-finals of the 2 legs of the Champions League, Conference League and Europa League, as those will be featured on my other channel of Republic States Entertainment, and the link will be down below of the description of this video. As of Spurs will take on Goldfield Boys United on Wednesday. As of for Arsenal, they played Leicester in the semi-finals of the Europa League, and Chelsea, they played Parantos. And that's all we have time for here today, for all of the action of Matchday 34, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks' time for Matchday 35, as the clock's ticking until the end of the Premier League campaign. See you soon.